I'm gonna defend myself, but here's the problem. Here's the problem, Jamal. Yes, it stole
What?
Bleach, but there's a lot of thievery. All right, should I just go through all the thievery, or should I just defend your statement?
Uh-huh. I am not amused to go. I am not amused. It go. I am.
Yeah. All right, you can start back with your nonsense.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm
Let
ready.
me pause my Let me pause my TV because I'm back here watching the Mugen Train arc started playing, and I'd rather not live through all that sorrow again. So I'm gonna pause that. Yeah. Oh, Attack on Titan just dropped. I can watch that when we get finished. But anyway, first of all, I want you to stop spewing your nonsense talking about Demon Slayer's Bleach, because that's Bleach didn't have near about as much engagement in, especially not in the first three seasons as Demon Slayer does. Like, I mean, straight off top, I mean, it gets you like it touches your humanity. Demon Slayer touches your humanity straight off top with him making his sister protecting his, you know what I'm saying, trying to protect his sister that's trying to kill him, and then the sister protecting him when the Hashira show up and finna kill everybody. Real question, you think Tomo, what is his name? What is that guy's name? Tomoaku, Timiyaku, whatever the
What he
water
what?
Hashira.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Water
yeah, yeah.
Hashira.
That,
You think, okay? You remember? I know we getting off topic, but real
yeah.
quick, you know
Nah,
how the
run
first
it.
episode when that nigga was like, maybe if I had showed up a day earlier, and the whole time now I'm thinking, nigga, if you showed up a day earlier, you died just like them, cause
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes.
Nigga, be glad
No,
you got here a day late,
yes,
like you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I
It's
agree.
like
Oh my God! After watching the
unless he,
entertainment arc and the, all right, I'm gonna run over them boys in the next episode. But yes, I agree 1,000%, bro. That in hindsight, maybe he shouldn't have said nothing to the effect. But
man,
you
I
know what? Hold
swear.
on. I'll say this in his defense. Um, Tanjiro got this sense of smell, so he could tell who killed his family.
Say his name
And
wrong. It's Tanjiro.
Tanjiro, all right,
Tanjiro. Yeah.
Tanjiro. I say it every time I'm watching. So yeah, Tanjiro has the sense of smell, so he could smell that it was Michael Jackson, for lack of knowing that dude's name. So maybe man, see when I see that dude, I think Ichigo. So what you say his name is?
Tanjiro.
No, the Hashira that we all agree in.
I think his name is Tamiyaku. Tamiyaku.
It's like yeah, we know who we talking about, y'all. The guy that got he got Ichigo voice and everything. It's the same voice actor. But anyway, he he maybe he couldn't smell that it's the same demon that showed up. But yeah, in hindsight, boy, that statement it aged, but it didn't age well. You looking up his
I got
name?
his name right here.
It's
It's
GUY something.
Tamiyaku. That's his last. Well, I guess his surname in Japanese. So it'd be like saying Uzumaku.
Oh,
Uzumaki. Uzumaki if you said. Mm.
I'm not gonna
But
lie
yeah,
to you.
Tamiyaku. 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 Yeah.
I'm gonna defend myself, but here's the problem. Here's the problem, Jamal. Yes, it stole
What?
Bleach, but there's a lot of thievery. All right, should I just go through all the thievery, or should I just defend your statement? I'll just defend your statement. I'll make a tell y'all what, y'all. I'll make a standalone video on all the maybe you call it paying homage in Japan, but in America we call it thievery. But anyway, um, the soul of the show is Bleach. All right, the plot, the plot is in the Yasha. Like I said, I'm gonna defend all this later. But when I say they stole Bleach, they stole the soul of the show, the heart that's beating in the show. The show, what makes you watch the show, is not the main character is Midoriya from My Hero Academia. But what makes it Bleach is when you watching Bleach, what Jamal was saying, what pulls at your heartstrings is the Bleach effect. Okay, well, I can't do it. But anyway, in Bleach, when they want to show you somebody's pain, they don't express it with words. They show it in their eyes. And that show stole that. All right. And then they match it with the pain, the music. You know, Naruto does that too. And Naruto, makes you try to humanize the bad guy, which, before that, Dragon Ball Z tried it. Yu Yu Hakusho tried it, but it seems like Naruto probably did it the best because it taught you lessons along the way. So you probably give all that more credit to Naruto, and here Demon Slayer is trying to do it. But the heart of the show is Bleach. I'm not talking about how the captains line up and the Hashira line up and they look like captains. And I'm not talking about how the demons line up and they look like a spotter and they even have their numbers in their eyes, which clearly is ripped from Bleach. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm not even talking about how all the fighting looks like either them using the Bunkai or it looks like them using Hado. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Hado. Whatever the Kita. Whatever they little spells are. All that is clearly ripped from Bleach, but I'm not even calling it out. I'm calling out the heart of the show. When you watching the show, when they want you to see pain, they try to show it through the eyes. Bleach did that, and no anime has ever done it better than Bleach. And here Demon Slayer is trying to rip it off. Because you can rip off, I tell you what, I give you an example. When something in Japan has run out of ideas, you know what they do? They give you a compilation of everything. They tried to do it with Cell, and in Street Fighter they did it with Seth. They just give you everything you've seen all at once. And it's the stupidest idea, but that's exactly what Demon Slayer is. My Hero Academia is its own show. Attack on Titan is its own show. If we talk about Boruto, forget that. But if we talk about the 3 big shows that are out now, Attack on Titan is its own show. It has its own living and breathing heart, and that show deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore anime. My Hero Academia does not deserve to be there, but at the very least, it's its own living and breathing show. Demon Slayer, however, is a ripoff of. It is a mixtape. It's like if the DJ in your club, in your nightclub, tried to drop a mixtape, and all it was all the songs playing on the radio. Of course, it would be the hottest CD on the streets. But that's what Demon Slayer is. But that's fine. Good is good, because I love Demon Slayer, but that's why I watch it. But the heart of it is Bleach.
I'm actually this. We usually me and you we watch anime. You know, we watching at the same time, like, oh, I knew that was gonna happen, or oh, I see what's about to go down. You're not gonna tell me you saw things coming in Demon Slayer. At any point in arcs, you saw certain things. Just okay, I know what's about to happen.
Give me an example.
That's the thing that's kind of different.
Run my memory back, because I sure just watched it all. Give me.
All right, okay.
Give me an example of
first arc is him. You know he gonna get through the selection process. He got to, all that. All right, let's see. The first real battle is him fighting the people under the ground.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you leading up to that arc, you think like, how can I explain it? Like the deeper basically what I'm saying, the deeper we get into Demon Slayer, the more surprises you get. Like think about Naruto. We really didn't get you didn't get any deaths in Naruto until what? The first one was
until like maybe the 3rd episode.
Okay. The Hokage was the first real death, right?
Oh, you talking about on your side, so you're not counting like you counting on the what we would call the home team side.
Yeah, I'm talking about
okay, so like when Guard killing people, that don't bother. That's because when we say that, we say it about One Piece. Nobody down on either side on One Piece, but when you say it, you're not talking about like no deaths, period. Because then Guard was killing people. Zabuza died. Zabuza was killing people, but you're not talking about that, right?
I'm talking about deaths that touch the viewer. Like
well, then Haku and Zabuza did it first.
They did, but the only reason they touched their heart because they were a contract adversary, meaning like they really didn't have any kind of animosity towards the Hidden Leaf or Naruto or Kakashi. They were simply hired hands. So when you learn their backstory and they like Zabu say, hey, I'm no longer your enemy, Kakashi and all that kind of stuff, then you start to get a heart to heart with them. But at first, think about it. When you first started watching that arc, and then Zabuza got Kakashi locked up in fucking water, and you found out Haku ain't shit because he was saving Zabuza. It's like, fuck them niggas. I want to see them dudes die. I want to see them die. And then you get to the point like the Naruto fight, and you learn their backstory a little bit more. And then you find out their purpose for doing what they're doing. It's like, oh, man, that's kind of messed up. And you kind of touch with them. So you really don't get that what am I saying? Like you don't get relatable to Zabuza and Haku until that final episode when they die. Think about it, all the way up to the point you want to see them get killed until like the final episode when you get the real all the two full backstory and that heart to heart.
Can I
Or
backtrack
like
you
with
for 1
Demon
minute?
Slayer, yeah, go ahead.
Haku you did care about. You didn't care about Zabuza.
When did you start caring about Haku though?
You liked Haku.
Think about it.
You liked Haku from the jump. You never hated Haku. The whole time Haku did not want to fight Naruto. He actually liked Naruto. You know what I'm saying? They had that he was actually trying to teach Naruto how to get stronger. The whole time Haku was a good guy. He always was a good guy. That's what made their death rough. But then it broke Zabuza down because Naruto finally made him crack and express his true emotions towards Zabuza, which I called out in the group chat. But anyway, what I'm saying is, you didn't care about Zabuza because Zabuza, what you felt like was a true demon or a true, bad guy. But if your original question is when you first cared about a death in Naruto, Haku would be the first one. You can't discredit Haku. But I thought you was talking about a good guy. That's why I would, you might have a
No, I'm
point if you're
talking
talking about
about
good guys.
a death period that you care like it stuck with you.
Bruh,
Zabuza and Haku stick with you through the whole series.
No, you got to give credit to Haku and Zabuza. You like Zabuza too, if that's what your question is. You got to give credit to both of them. That's the first one.
What I'm saying, I just said it stick with you, but it only stick with you because of the whole situation of being an adversary.
Doesn't matter.
But
why.
after that point, you don't care about no other adversary death in Naruto, like none.
Adversary.
Think about it. You didn't care about when you didn't even, no. I don't think nobody said, "Man, when Nagato died, it touched me."
Who?
When Nagato died, you didn't give a fuck. Excuse me, like you didn't think about it. Did you care at all when Nagato died?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no, nobody cared about Nagato dying.
Bro,
Nobody cared about the what is her name? The angel, the paper angel lady. Oh, I can't remember her name.
If you in the audience, you watching, y'all gonna have to give Silent K a pass because he ain't like us. He don't have feelings for nothing. He didn't care about Zabuza either, so he trying to figure out what y'all could care about. He didn't care about none of it. Yeah, he didn't care about none of it. That's how he just bypassed everything all the way. He skipped Jiraiya. He skipped the third Hokage. Y'all, he did a jump into Shippuden, y'all. All right, so he clearly don't care. He missed the third Hokage's funeral and everything, which we'll hold off on Demon Slayer. We'll hold off on Demon Slayer. Okay, so you said
nobody
besides
really cared about the whole. I don't think nobody really cared about the Hokage death. The third Hokage. Like nobody, it stuck with you because of the emotions of the other characters. Well, after that episode,
I'm not getting. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can defend Naruto and then attack Demon Slayer at the same time. Who is it that we care about in Demon Slayer if we not caring about the Naruto characters?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, in Demon Slayer, every time that dude Tanjiro kills a demon, you get to relate to that demon during his death. Am I wrong? Think about it. Okay, he killed the dude. At the final selection, he killed the green demon, the big demon with all the arms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, it takes you back to see that demon's backstory. So, what I'm saying is, Demon Slayer is way more engageable and relatable because not only do you get to relate to the people that's getting killed and the circumstances, then it gets you attached to characters like Rengoku, and then immediately kills them off. Like you don't even get another. At least with Zabuza on Haku, we got what 7-8 episodes to build up. We get what one little small arc with Rengoku, like what it was 6 episodes.
Yeah.
You really only got a movie. They didn't win and made it a show, but you really only got a movie.
True.
And you get to relate to this dude, and then they like killed him in the worst possible way. Like he died a horrible death. Like he didn't die of poison or sealing somebody away. It was like a horrible death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it touched you. Ain't gonna tell me Rengoku death didn't touch whoever watched it. That death didn't touch you.
I'm going
act like you hating all that kind of stuff.
I'm going back out of this.
I'm
going back out of this debate because I don't think you thought it through. And instead of making you withdraw from it, I'm gonna take this as a loss, y'all. I think
Let me
before anybody else, y'all forgive him for misrepresenting Naruto. We didn't get on the Bleach, which was his true question was about Bleach, you know. But let's forgive him for his what's the word? There's a word, blasphemy towards Naruto, y'all, because he don't
okay.
mean it. He
Okay.
don't mean
Can
it. He
I?
say it
Okay.
for
Let
shock
me.
value. He
Okay.
don't mean it. Let's
Let me revamp. Let me revamp. I'm
yeah,
gonna I'm gonna sum it up. Okay.
yeah.
Bleach. Bleach. You never feel as anyone is in real danger ever.
What are you talking about?
At no point do you feel like anybody in Bleach was in real danger
That's not true.
at any point.
That's not true.
Like at any point, you never. Every time somebody was in danger, they got rescued in Bleach. If they didn't get rescued, the person that should have killed them didn't kill them. Like it's like every single time, it's like it's no real
That's not true.
thing. It's give me one situation where you was really worried somebody was like in danger, danger.
So let me all right. So let me say this because I think this is what you're using, and let me know if I'm right when I say this. It's hard to compare a long going anime to Demon Slayer. It's easier to compare Demon Slayer to a short anime like Parasite or Samurai Champloo, High School of the Dead. Fast pace, and I respect where you're coming from. Demon Slayer is amazing, but when you got long anime like Naruto, Bleach, I'm not gonna do Dragon Ball. Naruto, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha if you want to do that, or One Piece. The thing is yes, the people do take longer to die. So if you say that Rengoku died and we cared about it faster, I understand where you're coming from, but when that captain that was with Aizen when he killed her, in that arc where he didn't kill her, but you know what I mean. Like we thought she was dead all the way up until that war arc. Well, I don't know what you call it, but they spot us. When he killed her, we actually cared about
Captain,
her, huh?
which captain? Or
He
you
killed
talking
his
about a
he killed his
lieutenant?
lieutenant. Yeah, he killed his lieutenant. My bad. He killed his lieutenant because he said she could not live without him.
Oh, okay, okay. I got
We
you. I got you.
actually cared about her because we were pulled into the storyline like that. Now I have to think hard on Bleach characters as they die because you know what I'm saying it's been a real long time since I watched Bleach, but because of the pacing on Demon Slayer, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it's a fair assessment to compare them and how long something takes because the anime is much longer. It was 20 episodes before you even really, in my opinion, you even like Bleach. You have to make it 20 episodes. Ichigo has to stop fighting Hollows and start fighting. You know, he fought Renji. He fought a
Shinigami's.
lieutenant.
Yeah.
Yes, Shinigami. Yes, before you actually decide. Yeah, I actually like this. Now, what it had and what this show has is music, and it has well, like I said, Bleach did a more drawn out version of letting you know what's actually going on in the storyline. There's actually some normality in Bleach, whether you see it in the fillers or whether in the regular episodes. There's regular life. In Demon
Don't
Slayer,
bring up them
there's
fillers.
no.
Bleach fillers was terrible.
I love Bleach fillers, but all right, fair enough. I might be the only person I love Bleach fillers. I watch the fillers more than I watch the real show. But anyway,
Mhm.
Demon Slayer doesn't do the peaceful days. Now they'll get beat up and they'll get put in the hospital, and you might see one episode of them just not being in war. But the very next episode, when they go out, they life is almost in danger in that episode or definitely the next episode. So the pacing is just too fast to compare it to Bleach. So that's why I say I have to back out of this debate because it's not fair to Naruto or Bleach. Or if you want to throw in, Inuyasha or Yu Yu Hakusho, it's a slower paced anime. So what is it you really want
Okay.
to debate that could be fair?
Okay. In Bleach, we're gonna stay on Bleach. In Bleach, well, okay, okay. Let me start with Demon Slayer. With Demon Slayer, you feel as though outside of the main character,
Mm.
you feel as though anybody can be in danger. Like it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Like you don't know who's about to get washed at any moment in time. Anybody outside of headquarters can get washed, and that's what happens in Demon Slayer. In Bleach, you really weren't worried about Orihime, Chad, who else? Yuryu, or you how you say his name, the Quincy dude. You ain't worried. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. You ain't worried about his sisters, his dad before we found out he was a Shinigami.
Mhm.
You not worried about Oriichi, what do you say, Oriichi or Yurorichi, the cat,
Yeah,
black
yeah.
lady.
Mhm.
You're not worried about anybody around the protagonist getting clapped. But in Demon Slayer,
Can
like you have to be that danger is there. Like at any time, anybody around the protagonist can get clapped,
okay
and they
now
do get clapped.
they do, and you're right. But here's the thing, because exactly what you're saying, because you believe they're safe. When Aizen chopped all of them down, it shattered your impression of what's happening in Bleach, didn't it?
It's different. No. Still,
He cut
nobody,
he
nobody caught nobody in a good vicinity to the protagonist, the main character, got clapped by Aizen. Now, if they had a slice down Odahime, I would have been like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" Like you know
You
how
see.
the
Oh, I see
whole
what you're saying.
time, you know what I'm saying, Aizen was like, "Oh, I don't need her anymore," or her power can't benefit no more. You think like he just gonna, even if he don't kill her, you think like he gonna like slash her, and then somebody got to come save her before she die. Like you
I
never worried about Odahime. Like you never worried about Odahime. You're Chad. Who is somebody else I'm forgetting? Who am I forgetting? His classmates. At any point, even when Aizen stepped up to them when he got to the real city towards the end, and I think they were in his presence, you still aren't worried. Like it's like
let
that's what
me
I'm saying. Like that anime, you don't get that danger. You don't at
let
all. Like you know they okay.
let me defend that in the next episode, because if you could see my notes right now, I called Demon Slayer out on the same thing. So in order
Because
to save what we got, in order to save what we got for the next episode, I won't respond to that. But I called out Demon Slayer for having the same problem. The people around Tanjiro have a thick amount of plot armor, but I can only say that and I have to defend it with today's
we
episode.
can only say that about three characters: Nezuko, Inosuke,
It's the same three
and
characters. It's Bleach. It ain't nothing but Bleach. It's the same three
it's true.
characters.
Okay. I'm saying that, but you still feel like they in danger. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel like they're in danger, but what we're agreeing with is the plot armor will save their lives.
So
We
I'm saying, but
agreeing with that.
none of Ichigo friends ever were on the brink of death.
But the people. Okay, so here's the difference. The people around Ichigo were doing the same thing that the people around Goku do. They don't fight the true villain. Okay, Uryu never tried to fight. Let's say Grimjow. He never fought nobody on that level. Or he ain't even a fighter, so she's a bad example. Chad ain't a fighter either. They never actually tried to fight anybody. Matter of fact, when they went to go save Orihime, if you want to consider that they thought the captains would kill him when they saw him, they avoided the captains. It was a reconnaissance mission. You know what I'm saying?
One captain did clap Chad.
He did, but what I'm saying is they the goal was to avoid them at all costs, which is different in Demon Slayer where they're actually, for lack of better words, they Ganin. They actually looking for a fight. Ichigo's friends aren't fighters. So to say that they didn't risk their life never looked like it was in danger, that's a true statement, but they never were heading towards danger. Only Ichigo was. So it's just kind of like, it's kind of comparing apples to oranges. Now, you would be safer to say that about Naruto and Sakura and Sasuke because they're all the same thing as Naruto. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but we always knew that Sasuke and Sakura wasn't going anywhere. But when Kakashi got died before they brought him back, that was a fucking shock.
No, Sakura. Okay, you thought Sakura was gonna die in the Chunin exams.
Who was
Rock
she
Lee
fighting?
saved her. Rock Lee saved her. Those sound ninja were gonna kill her, and Rock Lee came out of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah, that was balling. That's right. Well, all I'm trying to say is I feel as I done watched all three of them: Naruto,
Yeah.
Bleach, and Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer does not take as long to get you engaged with the show. Bleach takes a long
Can
time.
I ask you?
It's so many characters in Bleach and Naruto you just don't care about. But Demon Slayer makes you care about like almost everybody.
That they do. Can I ask you? Do you feel like you're a victim of the moment?
Jimmy Vick doing the moment because it's
Me,
hype now.
yeah. Meaning you felt the same way about Bleach and Naruto
No,
when you were
Bleach was
watching
hype
it.
because of the fight. Bleach was hyped because of the breaking the limit breaker with Ichigo and the fights. Like you were looking forward to the next big fight. You get what I'm saying? Like at first it was the Hollows,
I
then it was Renji, and then it just kept going. What's the next big fight?
I get
That's what
that.
it was with Bleach.
I get that there's a lot of uh fat, or you call it filler, between plots. But what I'm saying is, didn't you feel as immersed in the plot when you would get into what I'm saying is it scale, you know what I'm saying? Demon Slayer, Bleach. You're not saying Demon Slayer is this much better than Bleach just because Bleach is longer, are you?
No, no, I didn't necessarily say Demon Slayer was better. I
So
just
that's what I'm
said
saying. Is it
it's more engaging than Bleach. Like
that's what I'm saying. Is
it's
it possible
easier
you're
to
a victim
it's
of the
easier to
moment?
stick with Demon. No, because I didn't want to watch Demon Slayer. I watched it the first season was finished when I watched it. So I
Yeah.
wasn't watching week to week. And I'm not watching another anime because ain't nothing gonna be good as Bleach and Naruto. I'm not doing it. And I finally watched it in the first episode. It wasn't even the first episode. It was the freaking preview. You know how you go to the episode and they show you the preview?
Yeah.
And it was him walking in the snow and he was like, I'm gonna save you. I was like, hold on, what the fuck is this? You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, let me see what's going on. And I watched and I was like, damn, that's one episode. You don't get that on the first episode of Bleach.
I'm gonna tell you something that you're not giving Bleach and Naruto a fair shake. The what makes Demon Slayer so good is the animation and the music. Those two alone carry that show. But Naruto and Bleach have those same two things. If you watch Bleach and Naruto, the music, well, not the same two things. The animation might not get you until later on in the show. So let me hold that off. I can't remember how we felt about it back in 2010, so I can't say the animations were that good. They probably weren't. But the music alone on both anime, Bleach and Naruto, pulled you into loving it just as much. And that's
True.
why I keep bringing up Inuyasha, because it did the same thing. In Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah, Yasha was not a good anime. It had awesome music, but it wasn't
it
as
had
far as
awesome music.
animation and fights.
It had
It
awesome
had a
music.
good story, but
It had a
it
good
wasn't like a
story.
good fighter. It wasn't a good like a good
Bro,
action. It
they
wasn't an
they
action anime. They
they
wanted to make it
clown
to be an action anime, but it really wasn't.
they clown that anime, and that anime is good. But I won't sit here and defend it because it'll make this argument too long. So I'll take it out. But the music in Naruto and Bleach, that what this show tries to imitate is everything, all the high points of each show. And fair enough, and that's good. And instead of any of the filler in the middle, which would it if we were talking about Demon Slayer, if they drug it out 100 episodes, we just put it in the same boat and Bleach. Now, if you want to compare it to something fast paced, I'm finna defend it again. Compare it to Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is original and it's fast paced. You would have to say Attack on Titan is better because everything that you named, Attack on Titan is not guilty of none of it. You feel like everybody. Hold on. Let's not talk about Attack on Titan. Me and Jay gonna talk about that later tonight. Anyway, if you were gonna compare it to anything with this own group of shows out, it ain't even the best. Attack on Titan is the best.
Attack on Titan was the best. It was the best until they start revealing the Titans and the origins and how they become Titans. Then it's still good. Don't get me wrong, it's still a great anime. But I'm pretty sure that kind of threw a lot of people for a loop. I know it threw me for a loop because it was like, damn, it's like this. So everybody ain't in danger. The world not extinct. They not the only humans. It's people really just fucking with them. You get what I'm saying? It's like
I ain't gonna lie to
but
you.
it's
I'm in
still
season
good
one,
though.
so I can't really defend Attack on Titan. But let me ask you this quick question: which season one was better?
Season one was baller.
Which?
Which season of Attack on Titan was better? The
No, no,
first
no, no,
season
no.
was
Hold
the
on,
best
no.
one.
Which season one was better?
Between Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan.
I know I got my pick. I know I got my pick.
Certain ones got okay.
Did I
I would
win?
say each one got better things. I would say probably Attack on Titan. And
I
I
would
say
too.
that because
I would too.
in season one of Attack on Titan, Aaron ain't shit. And he never becomes shit that entire season.
That's what it's supposed
Like,
to be. That's what anime
you get what I'm
supposed to
saying?
be.
But okay, that's what I
Bro, let
like
me.
about Demon Slayer.
That's
That's what I
not.
like
That's
about
what
Demon.
I don't like about
I
it.
like the fact. I like the fact that the main character is competent. I liked it. I hated the fact that Naruto was always getting fucking lucky. Like it was never him really using his mind. It was just the nine tails. It was either the nine tails saving him, or like just somebody or his opponent doing something stupid. It was never him. But with Tanjiro, like with Tanjiro, it's like, okay,
So
let me figure out how to get out of this. I'm not finna get a random fucking power up. Let me figure out how I'm gonna get out of this. You get what I'm saying? Or
I
I
agree.
trained enough to get out of this situation. You get what I'm saying?
I
But
agree.
with Naruto, was like, I'm in a bad situation. Let me power up with the nine tails. Or it was, oh, I'm in a bad situation. Somebody got to come save me, or somebody got to weaken my opponent enough so I can finish him off. But with Demon Slayer, Tanjiro, the first few people he fight, it's all him.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Nezuko,
No,
maybe his
it's
sister help him,
yeah.
but
That
Tanjiro always
yeah,
are in
that's
them
true.
fights on his own. You can't even name me a fight where Naruto either didn't need help or either he didn't need help from like Sasuke,
Mm.
Nine Tails, or his opponent just did something that didn't make no fucking sense.
But what you
You
giving him
can't tell me a
credit for,
single
I'm
fight.
taking from him.
You
You
talking
you
about
giving him
Naruto?
credit? No, you giving credit to Tanjiro, and I'm taking the credit away from him. Jamal, who's
Why
the
would you
smart?
want
Who's
an incompetent?
Jamal? Who's the smartest?
Ichigo want incompetent?
He's. I love Ichigo, but hold on. Listen, who's the smartest person on Demon Slayer?
You
It's
talking like battle IQ?
yes. It's no question about it. You don't have to guess. The show
I
makes it
would say
clear.
besides the Hashiras, it got to be
It's
Tanjiro.
not besides the Hashira. He's literally the smartest person on that show, far and beyond.
Yeah, but they showed it at the very first episode. His way to think on the
Exactly.
moment.
He
That's
outsmarted
that's
with
balling.
no battle experience. He almost killed the Hashira.
No, he didn't almost kill him. That
He
dude was
did
not
almost
in
kill
danger
him.
whatsoever.
He that axe missed his head. That axe missed his head, but he did not see it coming. Tanjiro threw an axe and threw like a kuna. I can't remember at him. He saw him throw the. He threw a rock. He threw a rock at him and he passed by the tree. And then he went up to fight him. And of course you know what I'm saying, he pinned him down real quick. And he was like, this boy stands no chance. You know what I'm saying? He's still in his mind thinking this boy can't, fight this demon. And then the axe misses him. And he was shocked. It's the same
He
debate with
missed him.
people.
He dodged it.
Well, I can't remember if he missed it or dodged it, but it's that
He
same.
dodged it. He
It's that
moved his head.
same. Okay, fair enough. He probably did. It's that same Itachi argument in Sasuke. Did Sasuke break the Tsukiyomi or did Itachi free him? I don't. If he dodged it, fair enough. Okay, but my point is even with no battle experience from the episode 1 up until where we are now, if we're gonna ever talk about it, Tanjiro is the smartest person on that show, far and beyond. Where's the joy in that? At least in Naruto, what you can find
He's
joy
the
in
smartest.
is
I
Kakashi
can't
is
say
smarter
him.
than him, Shikamaru is smarter than him.
Did you finish the Entertainment District arc on Demon Slayer?
Are you ready to go into the real episode?
No, I'm asking. Did you finish it?
Well, I mean, I watched today's episode.
Okay, if you watch today's episode, there's
Let's
no way
talk
you
about
telling me
today's
that you
episode.
automatically assume that Tanjiro is smarter than other people.
He's definitely the smartest. He's far and beyond the smartest. He's far.
He's
And matter
very
of fact,
smart, but I
that
don't think
I got a
he's
list of
more.
everything up in the call. That's why I don't really want to talk about the episode because I'm finna rip that episode into pieces. But the name of the show is I'm Not Amused, so I'm sorry, y'all, if I don't like what I see. You ready to
Nigga,
you ready to what I'm saying?
let me
We
plug
we
up
had
my
we had a
controller
bunch
on
of
my
stalemates.
PlayStation.
We had a bunch of stalemates in this, what I'm saying?
You know,
Well,
all I'm saying is let Demon Slayer be great. Stop comparing it to other anime because it's not a single anime that don't take something from somewhere else. It's not a single anime that doesn't take something from somewhere else.